Hey guys, welcome back to another video, and today I wanted to talk about the increasing price of Fujifilm Instax cameras. If you looked around on eBay or Amazon, you'll find that these Instax cameras have gone up significantly over the past month. I'm not exactly sure why. When I was in 8th grade, I was kind of new to all this photography, film stuff, and I wanted to get into instant cameras. And the best option at the time was a Fujifilm Instax Mini. The ones that shoot little ones like this, they're in bright colors like pink, purple, green, blue, even black. And my dad told me that I should just look on eBay and get a Polaroid camera, one that actually shot the square film, since at the time they didn't actually sell Polaroid original film. It was the Impossible Project film, but it was available to buy. So that's what I did. I ended up getting a Polaroid camera. But if you've used those or own one, you would know that the film is expensive. It's like $18 to $20 for a pack of 8 photos, and that's just for the I type. That's not even for the 600 type for the older cameras. But about 2 years later, when I was a sophomore in high school, I wanted to get back into instant photography. And one of the things about the Polaroids is there's good options out there nowadays, like the new Polaroid Now and Polaroid Now Plus. But at the time, there was just the one-step cameras. And although those were good, I kind of wanted to spend less money on film and also get, instead of a square format, a more wider landscape or portrait version. And they actually make different cameras that shoot that wide format film. But ultimately, I decided on the Instax Wide 300. This camera is great. I bought it for $90 with the pack of film on eBay, and it was new. But this thing was going for about $100, and honestly, that's a great price for this. This was $100, and the other day I looked on Amazon, and this is now selling for $200. Honestly, I wouldn't have spent more than $120 on this camera back then or now. It's a great camera, but it is not worth $200, and I have no idea why it's gone up, especially when the film is readily available for this camera online. But it is actually a lot cheaper than the Polaroid film. You can actually get 2 packs of 10 for $20. So you're about $10 a pack. But this film is a bit different. It uses a wide format, and a lot of people like this because of that. It's a great option for instant film shooters. It just sucks that it's double the price now. I had no idea that these were in such high demand. But it's not just this camera. A year ago, I wanted to look for a camera that I can carry with me all the time that was Fujifilm Instax type, because I hadn't had a camera that shot this little format. And the reason I have this blank photo was because I was actually trying to take it out of the case, and the back opened up, and when I closed it back up, it thought that it was a new pack and it was going to shoot out the dark slide, but it just shot out this. So I wasted a photo. But honestly, this film is much cheaper, which is why I was actually drawn to these cameras. The film for this isn't crazy expensive. It's for this, I think it's even cheaper. It can even go for like let's see, maybe like $6 a pack. And if you buy it in 2, it's like $12. And if you buy it in 100, I think it's like 60. And if you buy it in like 50, I think it's like $30 or something like that. So this film is a lot cheaper, and that is one of the reasons I was drawn to get this, the Instax Mini Liplay. This camera is amazing as well. I have the elegant gray version, I think that's what it's called. There are other colors to this. I haven't seen this one listed anywhere anymore, but I got this on Amazon for $160, which is actually more worth it for what this camera does. It is a hybrid digital and film camera. It's USB rechargeable. You can add a micro SD card, and you can take as many photos as you would like, and you actually have the option to choose when you want to print them. So if you take a bad photo and it doesn't come out how you wanted, you don't have to print that one. You can delete it and then take another one and then print it. So it's kind of like a printer. Fujifilm makes printers that you can just wirelessly connect your phone and print photos to that. So it's kind of like what this is. And honestly, this is a great little camera because the film is so small for it that even if the camera on here isn't the best, it still comes out looking pretty good on your little thing of film. As you can see, this camera is very compact, and that's one of the reasons that I wanted to get this camera. And also, I've liked taking photos on my phone or having photos from my phone and printing them out in this format, because you can do that. It also works as a printer. Like I mentioned, I had actually printed a few photos for my friend from his phone through this, and he was really interested in getting this camera. So I was trying to look for a good listing for him because I shop online all the time. So I always usually try to find the best deal, and I could not find uh, a camera like this for that price that I paid for it. So I ended up suggesting that he just got one of those Fujifilm printers. They're like 80 bucks, and they don't have a camera on them or anything, but you can charge them up, carry them wherever you want, and print photos from your phone onto the thing and get them into this format. And honestly, I'm usually the type of person who doesn't mind carrying a small compact camera with them. But honestly, it's just been so much easier to take photos on my phone, and I feel that that's the same for most people. Everybody's always carrying their phone. Everybody can just pull out their phone and, do a selfie or a group photo or take photos of something, and then they can later print them onto this format if they want to scrapbook or hang them on their wall. They sell like these cool LED lights that hang from your wall, and they have little clips so you can hang photos like this. And honestly, that's a thing that people are doing now or want to do. Or you can try to wait. I mean, maybe these cameras might go down in price. They usually go up, and then after a while they go back down, but who knows how long that could be for. And one of the other things I found interesting is that it hasn't been the case with Polaroid original cameras. Those have just, as far as I know, are still the same price. I mean, they're still pricey, but they didn't go up as far as I know. And one of the options you can do is like the little Polaroid Go. It's like very small form factor instant camera, and it takes photos. I actually haven't seen any of those photos in person, but I believe they're like this but shorter. They're really small, and if you want to do that, the film is cheaper for that as well. The only thing is the form factor. The camera doesn't really fit in your pocket. I mean, it'll fit in like a purse if you're carrying one of those, and a backpack. But honestly, right now I believe that printer is the best option. So if you've been searching for a Fujifilm instant camera and you've looked on all these websites and you're like, man, why did it go up, or why is it so expensive, just know that they weren't that price originally. Like I said, want to do that, I'd recommend going for the printer. But that's pretty much all I wanted to say for this video. This is a photography channel, so I just wanted to talk about that and express my thoughts about it. It just took me by shock when I saw it, because I was trying to look for one of these cameras for him. And in the description, I'm going to link a few listings that I think you should check out that might be worth it. They might be a little bit more overpriced, but if you're looking to get one of these cameras, you can go check those out and consider those. And if you enjoyed this type of video, let me know by leaving a like. I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.